According to Pharaoh, the reason why Christians want to go to church is because they are idle. So Pharaoh, number 2, increase their jobs and reduce their pay so that they can work more to increase their pay, therefore wasting and occupying their time, so they do not have time to serve God anymore. And this thing is hitting this generation hard. People work so hard, but they don't have time to go to God's presence. The reason for extra work is to frustrate the worship of Jehovah. The reason for extra work is to punish the ones who wanted to go to God's presence, to deny them the presence of God. So the devil increases their work. The extra work was a programmed distraction from hell. So they call it extra work, extra pay. It was a programmed distraction from hell. And this is what is happening in this end time. People are being forced to do extra work, and they are tempted that when you do extra work, you get extra pay. The extra work was to engage their minds and dominate their minds until they forget God. Demonically inspired work is a bait to waste your strength, so you become unproductive in God's house. By the time you are coming back from the office, you are finished. When you come to church, you are wondering, why are they wasting time? I want to sleep. Because they have overused you in the office. Demonically inspired work is used to harness and harvest the best of the believer's gifts and talents, and leave the believer with nothing to serve God with. All the talent you have used to serve God, you have used it to do work in the office. By the time you show up in church, you are empty. You are fagged out. Extra work is demonic wisdom to drain the believer of his might and his time. Overwork is meant to make the believer earthly successful, but heavenly a disappointment and a colossal failure. Do you know that the strength that Samson was using to grind corn for the entire nation of the Philistines was supposed to be the strength he would have used to finish them so that Israel can be liberated? Samson became a machine that was grinding corn for his enemies. They could not produce a machine, so they turned Samson to a machine, utilizing the grace that God put on him, and turned him to a grinder. So Samson was grinding. They would pour a lot of corn. He was the one that was grinding it, and they were beating him, and he did not have eyeballs. He was running, the beating. He was using his strength, pushing. Every day he would grind many bags of corn, and they were sending to different parts of the Philistines' land for food. They were thanking God that a new machine have arrived. They were thanking their God because they have arrested Samson and they have converted his might for their own use, just because he entered into their hands. May you not enter into the hands of the wicked one. May your strength not be overused and used for the devil, in the name of Jesus Christ.